That clay pot probably weighs 25 pounds, and the stones and brick inside of it are a good 75 pounds to help stabilize that tree. It was something I've been wanting to get for a while. I found it end of season. I held off, and I got it for 22 bucks. So I'm thinking that tree would look really great with white lights on it. It's dead. It was in the ground along the fence over there, and when I went to tug on it to see if I could get it out of the ground, the roots came right out. So we'll see how that works. It's been in there a week and it hasn't moved. See the color? A little bit of brown and green there. Got that yellow going on right there, I think. You can see that. And then, oh, yellow house. No, that brown tree's an oak in our yard, and that yellow is a hickory. So we do have changing going on, but look, at still have plenty of green too. Oh, look, blue sky. That's cool because a couple of minutes ago I had raindrops falling on me. Yeah, so, you know, for my complaints about no color here, it's actually happening. And yesterday, the leaves didn't look like a lot of leaves on the ground, but I filled my 16 by 16 tarp up like 4 times because I wanted to get the last lawn mowing in. So I did that. I'll put the lawnmower in the garage now. I put the leaves down there. That was a mulch pile I had started last year. Let's focus. There. So I fenced it in this year. So I have a place to keep all the leaves, keep them contained hopefully. And then this table and the chairs behind me will go down there. I measured that before I even bought the chairs. Or, yeah, I did. Or before I bought the shed, I measured everything to see if I could stack the chairs in there, and the table will go in there standing on edge. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Give me a place to store it all. Seasons march on, don't they? Hopefully in the next week to 10 days I'll get to Hahatanka. That's the state park that I've included in videos before. It's a castle-like stone ruins, and it makes some great shots, you know, with the changing leaves. So hopefully in the next few days. It's supposed to have 70 degrees and sunny on Saturday. So maybe then I'll take a drive there. This camera that I'm using is fantastic. I mean, it's my phone. It's the Samsung Galaxy S4. It's a 13 megapixel camera. Does 1080p, 720p for video. The 13 megapixel stills, and the resolution, I mean, some of the close-ups I've taken and used for wallpapers or screensavers on the phone are fantastic. It's amazing. That's it right there. Right. Then I can patch those two videos together. But oh yeah, it's fantastic. The only thing is, I have to be careful as I move it around. I hear crackling as my hand moves across the case. You know, that's the same case with same thing happens with a regular camera, and it's much more convenient than using my digital SLR. It's an 18 megapixel camera, makes some big files, but it does not autofocus either because it's made for regular barrel lenses. You know, so yeah, this will autofocus, right? So that's why I use it. And I'm telling you what, these pocket computers, are they fantastic or what? I mean, because that's what they are. I mean, today I was busy around the house doing things plus looking for something, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, for a couple of hours, I kept busy, so I opened the browser on my phone, went to YouTube, and listened to Goldmore's past few blogs. It allowed me to catch up again. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh yes. So what I was going to show you. That's why I actually started vlogging here. I want to show you what I found. And it's not something like, oh wow, look what I found. It's something I should have had all along, and I did. I just had misplaced it. I hadn't seen it since we moved. I packed it away, and I was panicking because I thought I'd lost it. I knew I had it since I moved here because I went to a shop with it last year. It's a pocket watch. Let's take a look here. So I don't think that'll focus right there. It's got a monogram on it. It looks like an R, which would be my father's and his father's first name. Or I could call it a K. And then on the other side, a log cabin scene. So yeah, hopefully that focused. I'm using a rear-facing camera, so I don't know what I'm seeing. Well, I'm not seeing it. So, but yeah, I was panicking that I had possibly lost it. But I had taken it to a shop last year to have it repaired. It would stop every few minutes, and as it turned out, the hands were rubbing together. He popped it open, took the works out, put it back together again, and he said, "Oh, there you go. That should do it. I'm not going to charge you anything." And I said, "Well, you know what? I think it probably needs to be clean." He says, "Well, I can see it probably does." And I says, "And it's got a plastic face on it. My dad had it replaced years ago, repaired." He goes, "Yeah, it doesn't fit properly." He says, "I can get one of those free and I can clean it for like $80, but what would you want to spend that for? It's only a 7-jewel watch." I'm like, "But it's an heirloom. It was my dad's. It was my grandfather's. I'm going to leave it to my sons, one of them, and be a great-grandfather's watch." See, I don't have a lot to leave my kids. I mean, I've got this and the grandfather clock that I built for my parents for an anniversary present in '83, 31 years ago. So my two sons can decide which of them would get either of these two items. And then I have this nice dome Tiffany style lamp. It's like 2 feet across that we bought for my mother for her 70th birthday years ago. And leaving that to my daughter, so it gives me something to give each of my kids. And I just took care of my will recently, and I handed it over to my son this past summer when I saw him, because he'll be the executor. And there's an amended list on there of different items. Well, to include this watch on that list and then to have lost it, yeah, right. So I was panicking. As it turned out, I had it sitting on top of my roll-top computer desk, along with some other things. I was just kind of displaying it. And when I packed it away, that's where it went, not where I would have thought to look for it. Yeah. So, life with me is interesting. Well, anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. Blue sky. Love it. Yeah. Hey. Ciao, folks. Vlog on.